Hi travellers out there, it's a brand new week, so you don't know what that means. A new week to have lots of exciting adventures, and I'm going to be taking you guys along on my adventures and going to be showing you guys what I get up to this week. I got up ready for work this morning. I was doing a 9 till 3, 5 till 10. I was supposed to only be doing a 5 till 10. One of my colleagues wasn't very well, so I offered to do her 9 till 3 and she was going to be trying to do it, and I said there's no point in trying to work the shift if you're not feeling very well, and I didn't want you to be forcing yourself to work and then not be very well over Christmas. So I was happy to do that, and so I got myself ready for work, had some breakfast and was watching a bit of TV just before work and had my advent calendar chocolate. I then headed off to work and I was listening to music on my headphones, and just before work I put it off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower starts from there in the Shug. They've got such lovely colours on the flowers and always have such beautiful bouquets of flowers. I love little hints of Christmas in there with lots of holly and some boughs on some of the flower bouquets. I also got some plant starts on there that I'm Shug. I love the plant section with all the plants in the window and all the succulents and cactuses and pretty plant pots. It's like a little jungle in there. I was then having a chat with the flower shop keepers from there, and then I headed off to one of the corner shops to get myself a drink. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was just me and one other colleague to start with, and I was running food and drinks, doing food and drink orders and bill taking and cleaning tables and saw and chat to some of the regulars, and I was taking some coffee to one of the tables and I ended up tripping over one of the chair legs and spilled coffee all over the floor and all over my hand and ended up burning my hand, so I ended up having to get that bandaged up. It was pretty sore, but then it's not as sore now. And then one of our other colleagues came in and I wished them a happy Christmas Eve, as Phoebe Buffet from Friends would say. Cannot believe it's Christmas Eve tomorrow and then it's Christmas. Like, where has the time gone? It's actually flown by. This year has just gone by so quickly. It feels like it was Halloween and I blinked and it's now almost Christmas, and I cannot believe we're nearly in 2025. It's nuts. And it was really busy. We had quite a few bookings, quite a few big ones as well, so I was just making sure that everybody was happy and all the bookings were in, and we had a Christmas booking which was quite busy, and I was just making sure all the tables were clean, had lots of cups of tea to keep me fueled, had a really good players playing, we had lots of Christmas music playing, had a good team on, and then I finished at 3 and I clocked off and got my bag and coat, and just before getting picked up I popped off to one of the flower shops and got some flower starts from there. They're so pretty, all the lovely little details on them. And then I got picked up by my dad. I got home and I had some more of the cheese balls with soft cheese in and a cup of tea for my lunch, and then we were watching a bit of Calamity Jane, and my younger sister got snaps of me underneath the tree, and I'm going to show you guys that. You sit two and I showed you guys the first one, which is the best one, and I am the best gift ever underneath the tree. And then I was listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing, colouring in, and was reading some more of One Day, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. And then for my tea, I had some more of the cottage pie that we had last night. My mum had made quite a big batch, and it's so good. I then got ready for work, and I was wearing this Christmas jumper to work. This is my last shift before Christmas, as I have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. We will have Christmas Day off as a whole, but I managed to get Christmas Eve off, and normally I work it, so I was so happy about that. And so I got myself ready for work and then got dropped back to work, got clocked back into work and put my bag and coat away. It was me, Tash and Jamie on shift, absolute dream team to have on my last clothes before Christmas, and we got all the cleaning and clothes jobs done that we could, and it was busy but calm at the same time, which was great. And we had our work Secret Santa present reveal, and I'm going to show you guys the things that I got for my Secret Santa. First thing I'm going to show you guys are these pretty plant pens and pretty patterns on. Whoever's got me knows me well. And then I got this notebook here which has some fruit all over it, and it's so cute. And then the last thing I got was this really cute Christmas mug. Look at the details, and I love a mug. Stationery and mugs, I just love. These are my favourite things, and I have no idea who got me. I thought the idea was to reveal who had who, but we didn't do that, so it was a mystery. I think Tash knows, so I'm going to have to try swindle out of them, like, who had me for Secret Santa, so I can thank them. And then I finished at 10, and I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and headed off, and I got picked up by my dad. I then got home, and for my after work snack, I had a pop noodle. Pop noodles are so good. I then finished writing my journal entry for today, put that away, and I'm now off to go and watch the UK6 for today, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday and it's Christmas Eve, and I'm so excited. Can't believe it's Christmas tomorrow. I had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and I had the last of my Advent calendar chocolates. And then I was watching a series of Unfortunate Events, one of my favourite films with Jim Carrey in that, and The Grinch. And I've got a book series as well. I'm slowly making my way through. I'm on book 8 or 13. And then I was watching the Shaun the Sheep Christmas special, and it's so cute. And I love art and animation, and I can't wait for the Wallace & Gromit tomorrow, and Gavin and Stacey's final. And then we were watching The Stickman, which is from the writers of The Gruffalo, and it's so good. I then got showered and changed, and I got my bandage redone. It's not as bad as it looks, and I managed to burn it by spilling coffee on myself because I'm a klutz, but it's not as bad now, and it's not as sore as it was, which is good. And I'm now off to go to the garden centre with my mum, my dad, and my older sister. The others all have things that they're getting on with, to getting stuff finished for the big day tomorrow. So I'm off there with them, and I will see you when I'm back from the garden centre. It's a little bit later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at the garden centre with my mum, my dad, and older sister. I had a lovely time at the garden centre, and we got a few Christmassy bits that were on sale, and I got a load of plants, that sort of plant section. I love all the pretty plant pots and all the succulents and cactuses and the pretty patterns on the plants. And then I got some snaps from the Christmas displays that I'm going to show you guys. I love all the pretty Christmas displays, getting me feeling so festive. And then my older sister got a snap of me in front of one of the Christmas trees. It's quite big, and with inflatables by it, and I'll show you guys that. We then headed back, and we got back, and my dad had put the Christmas decorations at the front of the house, just around the door with a wreath on. It's so pretty. And then my older brother and his girlfriend are going to be FaceTiming us later on, and my younger brother and his girlfriend came over, and I got a snap early on for going to the garden centre of this beautiful bouquet of flowers that my grandma had sent us, and I'm going to show you guys those. Such a lovely Christmas bouquet of flowers. Hope she's having a lovely time in Ireland, seeing my aunt, uncle and cousins for Christmas. And then we ordered tea, and we were just watching a bit of Doctor Who at the proms, and then watching a bit of Gavin and Stacey, gearing up for Gavin and Stacey's final tomorrow. I'm so excited. And my older sister and younger brother had gone to get the tea, and for tea we had fish and chips. The fish and chips were so delicious. I had chicken and chips, and we had these battered fish halloumi fry things as we went to this new fish and chip shop that's under new management now, and it was so busy. There's like 3 or 4 fish and chip shops, and all of them were pretty busy. And now we are off to go have my dad read The Night Before Christmas that he has done ever since we were little, and my older brother and his girlfriend are going to be FaceTiming us so they don't miss out. And I'm in my Christmas PJs, and then I'm going to be finishing writing my journal entry for today, and then watching the UK soaps, and we'll see you more of the vlog tomorrow. It's Wednesday and it is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you guys have all had a lovely day. I got up about 9ish, and my younger brother and his girlfriend were already at the house prepping the food for the Christmas dinner that my younger brother's girlfriend was cooking, and she'd already prepared a load of stuff the night before, so she was just getting the final bits ready. And then my older sister arrived and we opened our Christmas presents, and we went down we went back upstairs after saying hi to everyone and wishing everyone a happy Christmas, and then came back down and the presents were all laid out ready for us to open. And we always go down the stairs in age order. We've always done it since we were young and still carry that tradition on. And we went in and opened our presents, and I got a snap of the clock that we got from Dobby's yesterday, the Christmas clock, and I'm going to show you guys that. Such a pretty clock. My dad had put that up this morning. He also put a little tennis ball by Harvey's Ashes to remember him by, and it's our first Christmas without him, and I'm missing him so much. It feels so weird him not being here and him rustling through all the Christmas wrapping paper, and he's always opened his own Christmas presents. He knew that there was a tennis ball in there and he'd open it himself and whip into it, and yeah, missing him always. And then whilst we were opening the Christmas presents, we had the like fake fire clip playing in the background that my younger sister had found on Netflix, and I'm going to show you guys that. It was so relaxing. I felt myself dozing off a bit. I was just chilling out before breakfast. Then we had our breakfast, and my dad had done a fry up, and it was so good. He always does such good fry ups, and his hot chocolate that he makes is mwah. Had some of that and had some apple juice, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of the fry up that I had. The fry up was so delicious. Then after that we were just chilling out, and then my older brother and his girlfriend FaceTimed, and we wished them Merry Christmas, and we were just chatting with them and asking them how their day was going and what they'd gotten and what they'd been up to. And I then was just tidying away my Christmas presents, putting them in the corner of the room, and I'm going to show you guys a few things that I got. I got some Maltesers and a little selection box and some Ferrero Rochers and some white chocolate buttons, and got some Grinch candy floss for my older sister. And then I did get some dolls. I didn't think I was going to be getting any dolls this year. I got the Jade Always Bratz doll. I love her outfit, that jacket and all the accessories. And I got these 2 mini Rainbow High dolls, which are so cute. And then my younger sister got me this Buddy the Elf pop figure. And I got a journal to start writing in soon. And I got this turkey drumstick dinosaur pillow, and then I got these socks for my younger sister, and then got this car detection vinyl, and I got this plushy plant and a DVD player for my DVDs as my DVD player had broken, and I got some more pin badges for my pins, and I got these door hangers that say please do not disturb, as it's good for when I'm doing my filming of my vlogs. And I got a I'm Knuff hoodie, and that is the things that I got for Christmas. I got some really lovely bits for Christmas, and from my younger sister who had me for Secret Santa, and I had my younger brother's girlfriend Secret Santa, and I'm really happy that she liked her presents. And my older sister gave me a Christmas card, and the others the same Christmas card, and inside it said about how we're going to see Moulin Rouge on the 30th of June of next year, and I'm so excited. It's a few days after my 28th, and I love Moulin Rouge. It's probably one of my favourite musicals, and I just love the movie and cannot wait to see that musical. It's just going to be so good with all of us watching it, and I've heard really good things about that. And then my older sister and younger brother's girlfriend got the table ready, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of the Christmas dinner display with all the napkins and all the crackers, and I'm going to show you guys that now. It looks so pretty, and then we all headed in to have our Christmas dinner, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of the Christmas dinner that we had. My older sister and younger brother's girlfriend did such a good job. My younger brother's girlfriend did most of it, but my older sister helped out a little bit, and it was just so delicious. And then we had some Christmas pudding as well. Then I helped tidy away, and then we were just watching a bit of TV and just going through our presents and just playing some games and listening to some music. And then me and my mum and my older sister went off to see our grandpa's grave and wish him a happy Christmas. And then we had to pop back to my older sister's house as she had to get some bits from there, and then we got back to ours, and she went off to our family friend's house, and it's her birthday today, so she went over to wish her a happy birthday, and she stayed there for a little bit, and then she headed back. And then I was just putting some of my Christmas presents away, and I was sorting out my inbox dolls, and I've got a few new dolls that I put out on display, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of my updated inbox dolls display. Then after that, I was just watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and was just doing some new illustrations. And then for tea, we had a little party tea, and I'm going to show you guys the party spread that we had. Then watched a little bit of TV, and we watched the Strictly Come Dancing Christmas special, and Taste won. So happy that Taste won. She was stunning. And then we were watching Doctor Who's Christmas special, and it had the one who plays Penelope from Bridgerton, whose name escapes me, and she was really good in that. And then we were just watching some TV. We watched a bit of Malcolm and Wise, and then it was the Gavin and Stacey final, and we were finally going to get answers after that cliffhanger 5 years ago. 5 bloody years we've waited for this, so we were literally all on the edges of our seats. And the ending, oh my god, I think the whole nation was literally cheering so loudly. Cannot believe that we finally got a happy ending with Nessa and Smithy finally tying the knot, finally getting a happy ending. And it's the final ever episode, and it all got tied up with a ribbon and all got ended really lovely and happily, and I'm a sucker for happy ending. And then my older sister headed off home, and she's coming back over tomorrow for Boxing Day, and I finished writing my journal and put that away, and I am going to be working tomorrow, so I got my uniform ready for that. I'm doing a 9 till 5, but I'm doing from 3 till 5 with Tash, so we can have a good catch up about Christmas. And then I have the evening off tomorrow night, and we're going to be having a party spread, and we're finally going to be decorating the Christmas cake, as we didn't get around to doing that today. And I am now off to go and watch the Christmas soaps from this evening. Very excited, very dramatic, lots of dramatic things coming up in the soap from what I've seen and heard, so I'm very excited to watch those. And I'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow on Boxing Day, and I just want to wish you all a lovely rest of your evening, and hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's Boxing Day, and I got up and got myself ready for work. I was doing a 9 till 5, so I had to be up early to get ready for work. And I had some breakfast and listened to a bit of music, and was just watching a little bit of TV before work. I then got dropped to work, and I got to work and got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was just me and one other colleague to start with, and then one other of my colleagues came in, and it was me and 2 other people to start with, and then 2 more of our colleagues came in at 10, and I had to go to the shops to get some stuff for kitchen, and was just doing some cleaning jobs and stuff like that whilst it was quiet. And then it was the hunt, and the Boxing Day hunt always makes it so busy, and it got so busy very quickly. Luckily there was 5 of us on, so there was lots of us covering all areas, and I was on bar for most of the day, doing lots of drink orders and drinks making, and running food and drinks, cleaning tables, and so on, chatting to some of the regulars, and had quite a few people coming in that I knew, so they were all wishing me a happy Christmas, and so I was chatting with some of them about Christmas, and then I finished about 4ish. In the end I was supposed to finish at 5, but Tash came on at 3, and then there was 4 of us on, and there didn't need to be 4 of us on as it calmed down. I did a massive clean up, and then I got sent home early, which was nice, and I clocked off and got my bag and coat, and then I got picked up by my dad and got myself some lunch from the co-op just before getting picked up. And then I got back, and my older sister was over, and my younger brother and his girlfriend had come over as well, and I had some soft cheese rolls and a cup of tea for my lunch. And then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks and listening to a bit of music and reading some more of One Day, and ended up having a little bit of a nap on the sofa. And work had been quite stressful and quite busy, and I got given a book by my older sister, and then Amelia had dropped around the gift that Jenny had done for me for my Christmas, Secret Santa, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the book and the gift that Jenny had done for me. These 2 things when I was back from work. I got this from Jenny. This was her Secret Santa present for our Secret Santa game start that we did. That was a little bit late arriving, and Amelia had dropped it over this morning, and it's so cute. It's a calendar with lots of photos of me. Look at that beautiful face, and I just love it. This is one of my favourite photos. This was from when I was in Edinburgh, and there's another one. This is when I was in Paynton, and there's all of the photos in this calendar, and yeah, I love it. It's such a good gift. Thank you very much, Jen. And then my older sister got me this Heartstopper book. It's this winter, and I just love the illustrations and love the smell of a new book. Really happy with these. Thank you, Jenny and Laura. Definitely needed these, and they have cheered me up after quite a stressful Boxing Day shift. I love the calendar that Jenny did of me, and the book that Laura got for me from the Heartstopper series. And then we were just watching a little bit of TV, and we watched a bit of Top Gear, and then we watched a bit of one of the Harry Potter films, and then we had a Boxing Day picky tea. It was so delicious. Had some of that, and we had some little cakes and stuff as well. And then we were playing some games, and we played a game called Forbidden Word, which is so much fun, and also played Who Am I, where you have different celebrities or fictional characters, and you have a band on your head, and you have the thing put on a little thing on your head, and you have to guess who you are, and that was really fun. And then my younger brother and his girlfriend headed off home. My older sister stayed for a bit, and me, my mum, my dad and my sisters were watching a bit of TV, and we were watching the Outnumbered Christmas special. And then my older sister headed home, and then I finished writing my journal entry for today, put that away, and I got my uniform ready for work tomorrow. I'm doing a free-toe close, and I get to have a little bit of a line, which is good. And I think me and my older sister and maybe my mum are planning to go off for a coffee catch up, and maybe into the charge shops if they're open again. I'm not sure when they open again after Christmas, but we'll have to have a look and see. And I am now off to go and watch today's soaps. I've got Amadale and EastEnders to watch, and I'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. I didn't have morning group this morning as it's not on over the festive period, so it's not on until next week, which meant I got a little bit of a lie-in, which is nice. I then had some cherry jam toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of Poirot, and my dad had gone fishing. He normally goes on Thursdays, but as it was Boxing Day he didn't go, and he went today instead. And then I was listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in and reading a bit more of One Day, and I got my uniform ready for work as I have work free till close. And then I got showered and changed, and I sorted my Beta doll out into a new look, and it was her Christmas Day look, and I'll show you guys that. So I'm off for the shoes. She's got these red boots on with some laces on, and then she has these black netting stockings. Then she has this blue denim dungaree dress with all these pretty hearts all over it, and a red jumper underneath that, and then this pretty gold necklace on, and she has a black hat on, and that is the whole look. I love that look. The golden necklace definitely completes the look. Then I was listening to a bit of Kate Bush and working on some illustrations and colouring some of those in. And then for my lunch I had some cheese toasties and a cup of tea and some biscuits. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who and was listening to a bit of Kylie. And I am now off to go off for a coffee catch up with my older sister and my mum. And I think we're going to go to Coffee One. And then after that I'm going to be going straight off to work as I have work at 3, and we're heading out there for about 2. And I've got my work top in my bag, so I'll change it off this jumper and get into my work top when I get to work, and I will see you when I'm back from being at work this evening. It's later on in the evening and I'm back from being at my evening shift at work. I did 3 till close, and just before going to work 3 till close, me, my mum and older sister went off to Costa Coffee for a coffee catch up, and I had a hot chocolate with a blueberry muffin. The blueberry muffin and hot chocolate was so delicious, and after that my older sister got a snapper burrito for this Christmas tree by Costa. That Christmas tree still clean on to the festive feeling, and then we went off to Aldi and had a look in there. I then got to work and I got changed into my work top in my work's bathroom, then put my bag away, and I got clocked in, and it was me and one other colleague, and it was pretty busy and had lots of tables to clean and lots of glasses to put away. So I was just cleaning lots of tables, putting all the glasses away and just getting it nice and tidy. And then I was doing some coffee making, did some hot chocolates, even did a cappuccino, getting quite good on coffees now. And then my 2 colleagues I was on with on my evening shift came, and one had been on a split shift and the other didn't start till 5. And then it was just me and 2 other colleagues on for my evening shift, and it was quite busy. And one of our colleagues and her kids came in for food, so I was chatting with them, and I thanked Jenny for the adorable calendar with all the photos of me. And then I was just doing some cleaning and close down jobs, and I got to have a lunch break, and I had a beef and chili, and I'm going to show you guys. The beef and chili was so delicious, and I'd set a timer on my phone to go off when my lunch break was over, and I was just scrolling through my phone and just watching some funny videos on TikTok, and then the alarm went off to signal my break being over, so I then got my plate put into hot wash and then continued on with my shift, and also doing some more food and drinks, do some food and drink orders and drinks making and cleaning lots of tables. And then one of our colleagues who'd been on a split shift finished early as she'd been on a split shift, and then it got quite busy and it was just me and one other colleague on shift, and we had quite a lot of tables with lots of people on. And then we finished and pretty much got everything done, but this one couple just wouldn't leave, and so they were there for so long, and in the end my supervisor sent me home, and Tash and Jamie Tash had come in to see one of our old colleagues and was having a catch up with them, and she got me some cheesy chips from the takeaway place just around the corner from our workplace, and got me an apple tango as well, bless her. And her sister Jamie was at the pub anyway, and she came and joined Tash, and then I joined them after work. I clocked off, got my bag and got changed back into this jumper that I had on before work, and then went off to go to the pub with them. But unfortunately the pub we normally go to, that's normally open till like 1ish, had shut early, so we just sat on a bench and chatted about how our Christmases had been. And I'm going to be meeting them tomorrow at 5 for a coffee catch up, as they're both off work in the daytime, so we're going to be meeting them at 5 when they finish for a coffee catch up, and maybe look at one of the charge shops. And I then walked home, and I got back and had my cheesy chips, which was so good. And I'm now off to go finish writing my journal and watch the UK soaps, and I've got tomorrow off, and I'm watching my older brother play rugby and then my older sister play rugby. And then Sunday I don't have work until 7, I'm doing 7 till close, so I get a day and a half of freedom. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and all have a lovely weekend ahead, and I shall see you with my other vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend so far. I have had such a lovely Saturday off, first Saturday off in what feels like forever. I went off to watch my brother and sister play rugby, so I got up ready for that, and I had some jam toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and then me and my dad headed down to the rugby club, and it was my older sister's rugby game first, and their team won, and it was a really good game, and my older sister did some really great passing and running, and it was really nice to get to watch my older sister play rugby. And then in the afternoon my brothers played rugby, my younger brother came down and played as well, and I thought it was just going to be me watching my brother play, and then I was watching both my brothers play. So my dad got a photo of my older sister and brothers all together in the Formby kit, and then I got myself a cola and a Mars bar from the clubhouse, and then I got a photo in front of this guy in a gingerbread costume, and I'm going to show you the photo of that. Got the gumdrop buttons. It was a really good game, day 1 as well, and my younger brother was doing some really good tackles against some really big blokes, and I was like, rather dumb than me. And I do touch rugby, not contact, and I used to get asked loads by lots of people being like, why are you not on the pitch playing? And I do touch, and that's as far as I'll go. But I really wanted to play rugby and get to play against my siblings and with my siblings, and now I get to, which is great. All of us getting to play together, and it was a really good day getting to watch rugby. And then we got back, and I had a cup of tea and my cheese onion pasty. Had to put my shoes straight out the back as they were covered in mud, as it was very muddy down there. The weather was really nice, and we had some blue skies as well, and it was such a lovely day getting to watch my siblings play rugby, and they did really well. Very proud of them, very proud brother. And I'm now off to go and watch some TV and just have a bit of a chill, listen to a bit of music, probably read a bit more for one day, and then I'm going to be heading off to hang out with Jamie and Tash at the pub, and I'll see you with more of the vlog later on. It's later on in the evening, and I'm back for a bit of a coffee catch up with Tash and Jamie. I met them at work as they finished at 5, and we went off after work for a coffee catch up, and we were sat on the sofa area, and I had a caramel frappe and a bit of Victoria sponge cake. The Victoria sponge cake and caramel frappe were so delicious, and then we got a snap of us all together sat on the sofa area. I love that photo of us all together, and the sofa area is so cosy. We stayed in there for a little bit, and then we went off to go to the pub across the road, and one of my family friends, Tom, was back to work as he'd been away over Christmas, so I went in there and had a chat with him, and Tash and Jamie stayed for a bit, and then they went off home, and I just had a cola from there. And me and Tom are planning to have a catch up this week sometime, and I've got to give him and his fiancée and their daughter their Christmas card. I had it in my backpack, but I didn't take my backpack with me, so I'll have to give it to him when we have our catch up. And I had my headphones with me, so I listened to some music on my headphones on the way up and also on the way back. And then I got back and my mum had put some pins on my denim jacket. I tried to, but it was a little bit fiddly, and so she put some on my denim jacket that I got for Christmas, and I'm going to show you guys those. This one out of the 4 new pins I got on my denim jacket. This one is a little cassette and it said good vibes on, which my older sister got me. Then my younger sister got me this stitch, which is so cute. And then these are 2 pins that I got from my mum and dad, and it is the chocolate frog and chocolate frog box from Harry Potter, and they are just so cute. And these are all of the pins that I've got on my denim jacket so far. There's quite a few, and yeah, I have quite a good collection going. Definitely going to be getting some more. They look so good on my denim jacket. And then my older brother and sister were getting the tea ready, and we were having fajitas and nachos, and my older brother and his girlfriend and older sister were back for being at the rugby club, and it was such a lovely day getting to watch them play rugby. And then we had our tea, and I'm going to show you guys the fajitas and nachos that I had. It was so delicious. We then tidied away, and I finished writing my journal entry for today and put that away, and now we're off to go and play some games, and I'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up after a lovely night's sleep. I haven't had that good a sleep lately, and I was so tired yesterday evening and went to bed pretty early, so got up feeling nice and refreshed, and I had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea, and me and my mum were watching a bit of Stargate, and my dad and brothers were playing golf. My older sister and my older brother's girlfriend were down at hers, and my younger sister and myself and my mum were then just watching a little bit of TV. And then I got myself ready to go off for a walk, and I head off to my town's castle, and I got some snaps of the 2 lounges where you can have afternoon tea in, and I got snaps of it all decorated for Christmas, and I'm going to show you guys those snaps I got. It's so beautiful. The castle is so beautifully decorated. I love all the tapestries and the chandeliers and all the lovely sofas and tables and decorations. And then I went off to the bathroom, and even the bathrooms are fancy AF, and I got a mirror selfie from there that I'll show you guys. I then went off and had a look around the grounds of the castle, and I got some stats from there that I'll show you guys. And a lovely stroll around the castle grounds. I love the water fountain they have in the middle of the castle's grounds in the courtyard. And then I headed off into the castle's gardens. I got some flower stats from there. I was able to get some really pretty flower stats on there, and I love all the roses and all the pretty patterns on the flowers. Can't wait for the summertime when the rose garden is in full bloom. It is so beautiful in the summer and in the spring when all the flowers start to appear. I then got some pretty leaf snaps from my town's castles, gardens that I'm going to show you guys. They've got such lovely patterns and colours on. I then got some more flower snaps that I'll show you guys. I was really surprised. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this many flower snaps for my town's castles gardens, with it almost being winter time, but I was able to get quite a lot and get some really nice detailed flower snaps. I then headed back and I got home and I had a cheese toastie and a cup of tea for my lunch and watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which is such a great film. And then my dad and brothers got back from being at golf, and my older sister and your older brother's girlfriend came over from being at my older sister's house. And then for tea we had some pork buns and it was so delicious, and I'm going to show you guys that. They were so delicious. I've got work this evening doing 7 till close, and it's the quiz, which means it's going to be very busy, but I've got a great team on and it will make it go quite fast, which is good. And there's definitely worse than when it's a dead shift, so it'll be good to be busy. And I work with my journal and I'm just chilling before getting ready for work and going off for my evening shift, and I'll see you with my vlog when I'm back from work. It's now the evening, I'm back from work. I did 7 till close, so I got dropped to work, put my coat and bag away and got clocked in, and it's me and 3 other colleagues on shift, and I was just doing lots of cleaning and close down jobs, running food and drinks and doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, and so on, chat to some of the regulars. I had quite a few bookings in and teams in for the quiz, which made it quite busy, and so I was just cleaning lots of tables, bringing lots of dirty glasses into put into glass wash. And then we had the quiz, which went really quickly. The quiz master, well, one of my colleagues was doing, she did really well, and we got through the quiz quite quickly. And then quite a lot of people left after the quiz, which made it go quiet, which was nice. And then we had a few people in towards the end, and then it was closing time and we got everything closed up and got out by 11ish. I then clocked off, got my bag and coat and got picked up by my older sister, who didn't drop me home and then went home herself. I then got back in and got into my pyjamas and filled out some holiday forms that I need to fill out that I'm going to be taking into work on Tuesday when I'm next in, and I'm now off until Tuesday. I'm working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but I get New Year's Eve evening and New Year's Day evening off, which is good. And we have our family friend coming down from London, which is very exciting. And tomorrow I get to have a little bit of a line, and I'm going to be getting my hair cut by my older brother's girlfriend, who offered to cut my hair for me, and she's cut my older brother's and her dad's before, and I just need a bit of a tidy up. And then I finished writing my journal, put that away, had some cereal, and I'm now off to go and watch some episodes of Doctor Who. And this is the last vlog of 2024, and I just want to wish you a lovely happy new year and just thank you for all the support this year, and I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your Sunday and all have a great week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming in 2025.